Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition on Better League Network. I'm your standard play-by-play guy, CMass, but we have a special guest with us here today. I believe a potential first-timer, Mr. Cameron, also the GM/coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam, how you doing tonight, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you tonight, CMass?
Pretty good, man. We're all looking forward to that evil laugh on the stream tonight. It's almost like a Joker laugh. It was kind of chills down the back of my spine. I think that's something I might have to add to my soundboard, that Cameron laugh. But until then, we've got this San Francisco, this Arizona matchup. Tell me a little about what you're looking forward to in this game tonight.
I'm just this matchup from the two games that they played this season. Both were really good games. Where first game, Cloud with the insane comeback, and just looking forward to how they match up here, knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses like they do being division rivals.
Absolutely, yeah. That first game was legendary. I think that really kind of set the tone for this Madden, that like no lead was safe. You always have to be ready. And I think it's just been there's been a lot of comebacks since then, but that was the one that really set the tone. I believe it was like 31 points in the fourth quarter, which is absolutely insane. Ben did win the second one, I believe. Or am I wrong on that? But either way, Cardinals ended up winning the division, and they're going to go ahead and take it over. This is a 3rd and 2 on their first drive as McDonald, Pro Bowler, able to go ahead and drop back. Only against this 3-man rush. He's going to go ahead and throw it to the corner there to Andy Isabella, who's able to hold it in as number 41 Mosley able to bring him down for 19 yards.
And that's one of the things Ben has to look out for is Andy Isabella will be targeted heavily. Even though you have the X Factor DeAndre Hopkins, it'll be Isabella most of the game.
Cole McDonald definitely loves Andy Isabella. It's one of his favorite targets. He's going to go ahead and hand this one off to Kelly, though. Kelly able to get a few yards there. Kelly had himself a kind of quiet season. While these running backs having a ton of yards, Kelly had about 1,400 yards on the ground. Most people would be surprised to hear that.
Yeah, for as easy as running has been this Madden, I mean, especially for people using unheard of running backs and getting big yards, you would think Cloud has been a good runner and that he would have focused on that. But I guess focusing on Cole McDonald getting that dev upgrade, he's kind of let the running game sit to the side.
As Kelly able to get a few yards there. It looks like a linebacker, an outside linebacker, was coming to the backfield. It looked like it was going to tackle him for a loss. Ended up completely whiffing as we have another 3rd and 2 on this first drive. It looks like the 49ers are really prepping for the run. It's a play action pass. He's got his man in the flat open, but instead he throws to Hopkins, who uncharacteristically didn't see that coming.
Rough drop there. Like you expect Hopkins to make that catch 10 out of 10 times, but with this late contact that they said they fixed, it's been popping up. That's popping out more.
Here comes that field goal of the first drive of the game, and shockingly, we've actually been retweeted by Daddy Leagues just now for our game. So hopefully we get a decent amount of viewers that come in here, as it takes a 3-0 game. No pressure, Cam, on your first commentary game. But Dan actually predicts that Ben will win despite this 3-0 lead already. I mean, Cam, who do you think? Doink, as we think, who do you think will win this game?
I mean, with the way the season played out, I gotta go with Cloud in a very, very close game, just because he seemed to always play Ben well, and especially being in Ben's head for that first game with that huge comeback, that I think he's just in Ben's head.
Potentially, as it looks like a false start on the offense. The right guard, can't remember his name on the top of my head, but that's going to be 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15. I mean, I think this game, if you compare the offenses, who do you feel like has some more? Because I think we know that the defense, Cloud has the much better defense. But when it comes to offense, who would you think has the better offense?
I think Ben has the much better explosive offense, but Cloud will like lull you to sleep with his offense. But I think if you're going with like explosive offense, it's got to be Ben.
All right, so this is pretty much the matchup to look for then. It's going to be this offense versus this defense as Wentz drops back. He's going to throw it to George Kittle, who's able to go ahead and get 15 yards there and get that first. Oh, no, it's going to be short, actually. It's going to be a 2nd and inches. Kittle been one of the favorite targets of the year.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go after that X Factor tight end. You'll have mismatches all day with either smaller defensive backs or slower linebackers. I mean, Cloud does have Simmons to match up with him, but we'll see if he lines him up against him this game.
2nd and inches. It looks like Ben recognizes the man blitz. He's going to go ahead and make a few edits and looking for Deebo Samuel on that out route. As Cloud looks like making a few adjustments as well. 8 seconds. He's going to head drop back. It is going to be a blitz. He does get it off in time. The running back not able to hold it in. Raheem Mostert as it falls to the ground. That's going to be 3rd and inches.
Yeah, he took the safer route, but he had that streak going X open, wide open down the sideline if he wanted to try to test it deep.
And that's the tough thing when you play this Cardinals team. You know that you're going to get pressure and they're going to be up in your face. And so when you get in a situation like that, you think you need to get the ball out really quick. He had a little bit of time and he had a man open, like you said. So got to be a little bit more patient. He's hands off the use check, able to go ahead and I believe get the first down there. They are going to give it to him first down.
Good safe call there. Get the first down on 3rd and inches, and you still have the rest of the drive to exploit Cloud's man blitzing that can definitely be beat deep.
It can be, and the key with a man blitz, for as you know, the key to a man blitz is if your user picks the first guy he's looking for, because it's going to go ahead and do a screen to Mostert here. Mostert's going to be short of the first down, I believe. But if you are able to cover that first read, usually by the time he moves to a second read, if it's not open, that guy's covered, it's going to be an insta sack. So it's just a matter of knowing exactly where that ball's going, and Cloud's pretty good at doing that. Connor agrees with you, by the way, said the streak was wide open on the second one.
Yeah, I mean, with Cloud's user skill, and especially with Isaiah Simmons, I mean, he can take away that first read immediately. And you just sometimes you gotta try to trick him what your first read's going to be.
Up the middle, Raheem Mostert able to go ahead and get that first down, brought down by Roquan Smith and Isaiah Simmons. What a linebacker duo this has been all season long for Cloud here, the user for the Arizona Cardinals. So much speed on this Cardinals defense. Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith, Isaiah Simmons, Budda Baker, Patrick Peterson. So much speed on this defense as Wentz goes under center here. Deebo Samuel in the slide is going to go ahead and do a stretch to Raheem Mostert. Mostert going to break to the outside. He's got the corner. He's got the speed, but he's going to be taken down by Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson does take him out of bounds as he's going to go ahead and celebrate.
Nice big run there. He's using Mostert's speed to his advantage to get him out and around the edge. And I mean, if you have speed guys, you gotta at least have him set the edge with the speed, but he outsped the linebackers there.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of speed on both sides of the ball. Raheem Mostert, one of the fastest running backs in the league. As we've got Alex, we've got little Alex, we got Connor, Dan, Austin, Entane in here already. I appreciate you all being here. It looks like it could be a potential end around. It is the end around to Deebo Samuel, former Gamecock out of South Carolina, but go ahead and break it outside and then able to juke one defender and brought down for 8-yard rush.
It was a good play call there. Get Cloud moving left and right rather than being able to get Simmons straight to the backfield right away.
Wentz going to go back under center here. He looks like it's going to be a fullback dive to use check. Might audible it here because it looks like it is a man blitz. He drops back, picked up nicely. He's got Kittle on the drag. Got it. And then Budda Baker brings him down after he's able to go ahead and get it for a 1st and goal.
Yeah, and here's where man coverage comes to Cloud's disadvantage here with Kittle being fast enough to outrun most linebackers.
Looks like another potential stretch for Raheem Mostert here. 12 seconds, going to go ahead and hand it off, cut it back inside. A little bit of blocking. He's going to be able to get in. And that's going to be short. I thought for sure that was a touchdown, but Madden says no. It's going to be a 2nd and goal.
Those tricky Madden spots around the goal line where you think you have it and then you don't, and then they'll give it to you on a reach where you're 2 yards short and you get a touchdown.
Yeah, we had a few of those in our game, actually. I had a goal line stand on their first drive. I thought for sure you had 3 straight touchdowns. As we got Wentz under center here, it's going to be a handoff to Mostert. Mostert clean aisle. He's going to go ahead and get it for the touchdown.
And there's where the reach comes into Ben's advantage there, where he was hit at the one, but he gets the animation where he just starts reaching the ball out.
As we got a flag down on the kick, that's going to be roughing the kicker. Point out attempt will be good, but he's kicking off at the 50-yard line, so this is pretty much a guaranteed touchback unless he sky kicks this one. Great opening drive for the 49ers, who took up at least 4 or 5 minutes of that first quarter. Great job to start off, as this is going to be a touchback, and Arizona going to be taking over here.
Yeah, it's a nice try to get Cloud on his heels quick, try to make him force passes that he normally wouldn't make, especially with Cole McDonald being a lower overall and trying to get him to make bad passes. I know I've noticed in my past couple games where the lower overall quarterbacks have actually been showing that they're lower overall, with Minshew in my wild card game throwing so many pick sixes.
It happens as we see Cole McDonald, another lower overall quarterback, although he will more than likely be getting some sort of XP boost in the offseason here. But Cole McDonald will go ahead and hit Christian Kirk here as he has a first down and 10. Looks like we got a man defense from the San Francisco team. McDonald drops back. It is going to be a screen. He gets it off in time, but Kelly is just brought down by a gang of 49ers, Quan Alexander, and a defensive lineman. It's going to be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, that was just a great play by Ben on that defense, calling a man defense against that screen. They got out there quick enough. And Kelly's not the fastest running back, so it's kind of easy to catch him on those screens.
Kelly gets the stretch, and he's going to be brought down for a 1-yard gain. So now we have a 3rd and long, which for Cloud with this offense, he's got Isabella, he's got DeAndre Hopkins. Not as big of a problem as you think. And then underrated Christian Kirk. Cole McDonald, empty set, drops back. Only a 3-man rush, but here comes that last blitzer. He's got the man wide open, Christian Kirk. Can he break this one? Christian Kirk to the 5. He's going to score a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like, between those safeties, they kind of both veered to the outside at the last second when he passed that and kind of gave him that open lane to get there, and then just bad pursuit angles and a late dive to try to stop him, but Kirk's just got that speed to go all the way.
Love how it took for us to get retweeted by Daddy Leagues for Cody to start following the BLN network.
He hasn't been following?
No, he's just now followed. He's like, all right, I'm on board now. See how it is, Cody. He's not even watching right now. Or at least he's not showing that he's watching. But nonetheless, we got a first down for this 49ers team because that was a great answer by this cloud-led Arizona Cardinals team to take it around for a touchdown on that post route there by Christian Kirk, as Wentz is going to go under center here. Probably looking for Juszczyk or Greg Kittle here. He's going to go ahead and drop back. He's going to go ahead and hit the out route there. Easily could have been knocked down by Jake Kirkpatrick, and it was. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10.
And that's one of the things you got to, like, knowing that Cloud runs man defense, Ben will try to attack the out routes more. I mean, that's what he was known for in Madden 20, and I haven't watched many Ben games this season, but I would imagine he still runs a lot of out routes.
He does, and now he thinks this is a cover 2, so he's looking for number 12 on the left-hand side. Ayuk, he's trying to fit it in between them. It is not, so he's going to go ahead and go to his second read, but he doesn't have enough time. Khalil Mack able to go ahead and bring him down, and that's what I was talking about with this man blitzes. If that first read's covered, it's almost over.
Yeah, especially if you have a pass rusher like Matt coming off the outside. I mean, he's going to beat any tackle in this game one-on-one if you don't try to double him.
Wentz drops back as X Factor Khalil Mack is lit up. McGlinchey slows him down a little bit, though, and then Wentz is going to go ahead and throw that one out. Live to fight another day. So we got an injury to Khalil Mack. Hopefully not that serious. It looks like he's walking off, so that's not so bad. We do have a question from the chat. They said, who do the announcers play next, Cam?
I play the depression from losing the wild card game that bad to Austin.
Where's my cheat sheet? Wrong one. Here it is. Every time my girl uses my desk, she moves my cheat sheet from my soundboard. How dare she? Anyways, we're back in as thanks for that reminder, Steele, as the two of us are eliminated. One of us sooner than the other. But McDonald in a shotgun formation here, 3 wide receivers to the left-hand side, and he's got Max Williams there over on the right-hand side. He drops back against his 3-man rush. He's got his dump off, and he's going to go ahead and dump it off to Christian Kirk, who's brought down there by Fred Warner. Good start from McDonald, 5 for 6, 97 yards and a touchdown, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud's playing it safe with these short dump-off routes and, like, drags, quick slants, and then he's opening up the deep game by having Ben cheat up short, but I'm surprised Ben hasn't been bringing more pressure against Cloud, and especially with some of the pass rushers he has, he's only relying on 3 guys to try to get pressure.
Ben's never been a big pressure guy, but let's jump into the chat. It looks like Steele has joined us in here. Thanks, Steele. Taint's joined us. 9Trey, a new user. Hey, thanks for joining in on here. Make sure you follow. Cole McDonald on the read option there. Did not see that coming. It's going to be a fumble, and it's picked up by the offensive lineman. What a break for this Arizona team. You cannot run with your quarterback and to not slide. It's going to be auto fumble, 1st and 10.
Yeah, very lucky there that it bounced straight to Max Williams, it looks like, and he picks up and gains an extra 2 yards, but very lucky bounce on that one.
Absolutely, as we got Cole McDonald's going to go ahead and take over here. Looks like a cover 2 from the San Francisco defense. He's going to go ahead and drop Quan Alexander in deep blue, bring Butler on the inside here. McDonald bringing in, it looks like Indy Isabella here. A little bit more inside is going to be a handoff to Kelly. Kelly is going to get one block. He's going to be brought down, maybe short of the first down. I think he got 11 yards there. It is going to be a 1st and 10.
Yeah, and there's just Cloud taking advantage of Ben bringing a corner into the box to try to play as the extra linebacker there, and he's knows his lineman will beat a corner every day.
Going to go ahead and be a handoff to Kelly again, as I saw Tart at a linebacker, not supposed to be there. He's going to go ahead and be brought down at the 27-yard line, 7 rushes for 35 yards, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I mean, unless is he been running? He looks like he's been exclusively in the dime 1-4-6 so far this game. So who knows what his thinking is here?
As Kelly is just taking advantage of this dime defense, just keep going up the gutter stretches, and another first down for this Arizona Cardinals team.
Yeah, he's just basically begging Cloud to run the ball on him rather than try to force a bad pass in a tight window.
And around Christian Kirk, he's got a little bit of a lane there. He's going to be able to get it in. I don't think he's going to reach for it. No, it's going to be out of bounds to the one. Great tackle there by Jaquiski Tart.
Yeah, great tackle, but even better play call on that one. Just catching Ben out of sorts there on the edge.
Cole McDonald drops after the pass. He's going to go ahead and throw it up to DeAndre Hopkins. One-handed catch with a Clemson Tiger touchdown.
That was a very impressive catch. I would be throwing a controller right now if I was like Ben on defense. That's perfect coverage.
I mean, he's got red zone threat, and he's DeAndre Hopkins, so I can see that against Ben's corners, who are, I think his best corner is Emmanuel Mosley, who's not that great to begin with after trading Richard Sherman away. So, you know, great job by Cole McDonald recognizing the one-on-one with his best wide receiver, one of the best in the game, as we see Roberts, who's got one of the few return man superstar abilities, is going to go ahead and get taken out of the 21-yard line. And sorry, Cook, that I missed you. I see that you're in the chat, too. Or not in the chat, but at least on the stream, as we've got about 16 viewers right now. Appreciate y'all being here. If you've already been following us, I appreciate it. But if you haven't, go ahead and hit that follow button so you can catch all the CFM action here for the Better League, as Wentz is going to go ahead and go under center here. Going to be a stretch outside to Mostert, who's got plenty of room. Mostert's got all this speed, but Patrick Peterson brings him down with a big hit. Great job. First down.
Surprised it wasn't a fumble on that one, because he tried to jurtle a CPU defender and he jurtled right into a hit stick there.
Steele says, where's Evan? Evan, you know, actually Evan sent me a whisper the other day thanking us for being so nice to him. Such a nice kid. Told him to follow us on Twitter so he'd know when we were going on. So he might be in here later. Who knows? It might be past his bedtime. Not sure. Raheem Mostert able to go ahead and, again, get a good run there. It's going to be short, potentially, or they gave it to him. Yep, it's going to be short. 2nd and inches here. I'm going to go ahead and get your thoughts on that play here in a second, as Wentz in shotgun formation. More than likely going to be looking for Mostert on this route, or Wentz. He's going to go ahead and drop back, reads the user, but instead throws it in between the safety and corner, and that's going to be a first down. Big gain for Carson Wentz and Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, there's Ben taking advantage of cover 2 with, I mean, you run cover 2 against Ben, you're going to get hit by those streaks on the sideline. I mean, that's his go-to for the past 2 or 3 Maddens now.
Absolutely, that and the out route as Wentz is going to go ahead and go under center here. It's going to be handoff to Mostert up the middle. Decent blocking. Able to go ahead and get a decent chunk of yards there, about 6 yards. 7 rushes, 78 yards for a touchdown. That's a great start for your young running back.
Yeah, I mean, with this defense, it's just he's got the good pass rush. It's just sometimes it's susceptible up the middle because he's got the good edge defenders, but not a great in the middle of defense.
Definitely looking for Samuel here. He's going to go ahead and drop back. He had Kittle for a moment, and then he's going to go ahead and drop it down, but that superstar player Isaiah Simmons knocks that one down. All the speed in the world to stay up with Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, it's kind of a cheat code there at linebacker. He goes from strong safety to linebacker because technically in real life he is, so he gets switched in game, and it kind of becomes a cheat code here in the middle of the field for Cloud.
Absolutely, as Wentz looks like a read option. They're going to flip the play here to go to the opposite side of Khalil Mack and the potential blitz there from Budda Baker. So good read by him, and he's going to go ahead and hand it off to Mostert, but Mostert brought down by number 99.
Yeah, there's one of those one-cut animations in the backfield where he saw the hole, he tried to hit it, but the back one cuts and slows him down by considerably.
Yeah, also not a big fan of that, as the field goal will be good, taking us to a 17-10 lead for this Arizona Cardinals team against the San Francisco 49ers. We already got one prediction in the chat from Dan saying that Ben was going to win. Do we have any other predictions? I know we're already decently in the game, but it's still close. Any predictions out there in the chat about this one or the next game after this, which will be Dan versus, I was about to say Cook, but that is not right. Dan versus King. Let's get some thoughts. Let's get some action in the chat here as we see Cole McDonald going to go ahead and get to the shotgun formation here with 5 minutes left in this first half. Fred Warner going to come back inside, preparing for Kelly, because Kelly's just been tearing him up here in the first half, surprisingly, other than that Christian Kirk big throw up the middle. And it is going to be handoff to Kelly, who takes his time in the backfield, but then brought down by Eric Armstead.
Yeah, I feel like if he would have just kept following that along the right side, he would have gotten 3 or 4 yards, which isn't bad for a first down run, but instead try to cut it back and only got 1 on it.
Let's see. Alex says, I told Dan Cloud would win. That must have been on your phone call earlier because I don't see it in the chat. And then Cole McDonald going to drop back. Only a 3-man rush again, but Kelly, this has been the player of the game for this Arizona offense. He's going to go ahead and get that dump down. Cole McDonald, only 1 incompletion so far, 3rd and inches.
Cloud playing a very conservative style offense right now of pounding the rock, taking what Ben's giving him, and that's anything underneath right now.
Connor says, I think King will win the first quarter. Damn, by 21 though. Cole McDonald under the center here. Ward in the box there, really looking for the run. He's going to go ahead and drop back. Great defense, but then somehow Hopkins finds himself open. Butler misses. 29's the last chance. He's not going to catch him. Touchdown, DeAndre Hopkins.
Very, very good read and ability to stay in the pocket and not scramble on that one by McDonald, and just perfect touch pass over the top to Hopkins.
You know, Cole McDonald did a 3-step drop. Eric Armstead was right there, and he dove just a little too soon and fell at his feet because it looked like it was great coverage to start with, and it looks like the sack was going to get home, but he just dove just a little too early, and then Cole McDonald was able to hit DeAndre Hopkins on that. Great job by Arizona to take a 14-point lead. San Francisco needs an answer here. Roberts is going to go ahead and try to do so himself. He's going to be able to get to around the 30-yard line.
Taking the Justin special on that play, bouncing off your blockers for an extra 5 to 10 yards.
Alex says Cloud is high out of his mind and made that read. I can't make that sober. Wentz drops back. We got his own defense for one of the few times. He's probably going to hit underneath. He is going to hit underneath to Brown. Brown's going to get the first down. Great job there. Wentz 5 for 9 for 70 yards.
Yeah, now I think we'll see Ben go a little bit more conservative on his passing, try to dink and dunk his way down just to avoid the pressure from Cloud.
Yeah, I think Cloud's winning at least 1 Super Bowl this cycle, says Connor. Alex says D too good. I mean, all thanks to that Bears team, that idiot Bears user to give him some of his best players on the defense. Am I right? Here comes that blitz. He gets it out in time. Deebo Samuel able to go ahead and bring him down as number 23 was not able to do decent coverage. That's Robert Alford, former Falcon. That's why he's not able to cover anybody. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why a team would trade away like one of the best pass rushers in the game and a good young fast linebacker. But I mean, anybody who is making that trade takes it 10 out of 10 times.
Apparently, as Wentz is going to go ahead and flip the play, looks like Samuel on a post. Dan will get excited for that one, and he's going to send Brown deep, expecting a cover 2. It is a cover 2. He's going to go ahead and Greg Kittle up the middle there. Great job by Greg Kittle to hit that seam. Just over 2.5 minutes, or just under 2.5 minutes, first down.
Very good read there. He motioned him over just to try to get that inside route because he saw the linebackers cheating up on that one.
Wentz under center here, probably going to see an audible because this box is completely stacked. How many times do you see 10 people in the box? Not very often. This is going to go to the 2-minute warning. New person in the chat, 2 blunts, 1 me. Great name, great time to follow. Go ahead and hit that follow button, 2 blunts, 1 me. I appreciate you joining in and taking a look at our stream here. As we're going to see Wentz going to go under center here against this defense that has got 8 players in the box right now. Just scratch it, make it 9. As we're going to see a handoff to him. Mostert trying to bounce it outside, but Thompson able to go ahead and chase him down for the 2-yard loss.
Yeah, rough to stay with that run, especially when you see him drop that many into the box. You got to try to audible to some quick pass or max protect and try to get one of your receivers to be his corner deep.
I don't know if Ben trusts his receivers other than Greg Kittle. Something tells me that while Deebo Samuel is good, I don't think he trusts his speed, because while superstar receivers are good, if you got a speedy corner, they're not going to get it open as much as you would hope. As we got, again, 9 players in the box, and he is making those audibles. He drops back. Here comes the blitz. He's got Mostert, but instead he throws it to Kittle, who's at a tight coverage from Budda Baker. And guys, from my Washington fans, where did Budda Baker go to school? And brings it down for a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, that was just a good closing speed there by Baker to catch up and be able to knock that ball away from Kittle.
Austin says, I take Cloud this season. He's locked in. He's certainly been locked in this game with his 14-point lead, but is his defense locked in right now? There's about a minute and a half left in this first half. Wentz drops back, clean pocket. He's going to go ahead and throw it in triple coverage, because why not? Because Greg Kittle will catch it all. Greg Kittle with a big first down.
Or very risky pass, but go to your X factor if you think you can beat his triple coverage there.
Yeah, I think that was a lucky break, not going to lie.
Yeah.
It looks like Chad agrees with me, Alex, with the wow. Yeah, it looks like that was predetermined. That right through 34's hands, too. Yikes. But great play nonetheless, as we're going to say. It looks like Ben's going to take his time picking a play, settling down a little bit after that one. Got to make a better read than that if you want to win this game. Wentz, get an under center because you're not going to get that many breaks. Toss to Mostert, but Buda Baker, again, just waiting there for him. This defense is all over the place.
Yeah, with this, Cloud's all over the run game right now, so I think Ben's got to kind of adjust what he's doing because of how much he's stacking. Cloud stacking the box and is breaking on every single one of his run plays.
I think as well, go ahead and do this play here in a second, 35 seconds and counting. Wentz under center, looking for Deebo Samuel up the middle. I don't think it's going to be there. It's man-to-man. Nope, it's his zone coverage. He's going to go ahead and throw it. How is that going to be a catch? No, Brandon Ayuk does not have the hands to bring that one in. 3rd and 11.
Great pass sitting in that window, just unfortunate drop there in the end zone.
I was going to say I would really take advantage because while this pass rush for this Arizona team is good, I'd almost want to catch them in those man-to-man situations. And like you said before, go max protect. You got Greg Kittle, you got Deebo Samuel, you got some speed on this offense. Max protect and get Mostert out there. You get those guys out there, they can make a play for you. But as you see right now, he has some men open, but he gets under pressure here, and that's going to be a sack by number 99. Where's the timeout? I guess he's going to wait to the last second.
Yeah, I mean, might as well take it down. Cloud's been exploiting him on defense, so don't give him any time to have any type of play here at the end. But it's strange on those last couple of plays. He has Kittle out of the game, his best offensive weapons on the bench down in the red zone.
Agreed, questionable to have Kittle out. Maybe he just needed a little bit of a breather because everybody gets tired at running backs, apparently. As we're going to go ahead and see a kick here by number 9, and I'm drawing a blank on his name. I guess it really doesn't matter because he's a kicker. But here comes that kick from him, and it's going to go right in between the goalposts.
That would be Robbie good as gold there.
As Connor Rice hits the gifted sub to one of my new favorite users, 2 blunts, 1 me. I think Connor, I don't know if Connor could purposely give it to somebody, but that the irony if it went directly to him, that's awesome. Oh, that's funny. Paying for his own dinner. Yep, Connor's subs don't go to his dinner. It's only donations, guys. So this poor boy's starving. You see that thing up there? It shows it's got $5 for Connor's steak dinner, and that $5 came from directly from Connor. So things aren't going well for him. So you guys, if you want to help Connor out, there's one way to do so. There's one way to do so because he's going to be doing something. You get a sub. Ooh. You get a sub. Everybody gets subs. And it looks like, I'm not sure what just happened. We got another alert, but I don't see anything. So Wentz is going to go ahead and make an adjustment. Going to roll outside. He's going to look deep. No, because that is some great closing speed from the Clemson Tiger, Isaiah Simmons.
I mean, on that one, Cloud took away every single read right away with his user and then forced him to scramble. I'm surprised that the pocket stayed good that long for him to bounce back outside, but Simmons just way too fast to try to outrun as a quarterback.
Little Alex actually get the sub, and it went to Chase. It's so hard to say goodbye. As we see, most are going to go ahead and get that one out of the backfield, get a decent chunk of yards there to make it a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, I think on that one, Ben was expecting man coverage with Kittle on the corner route, but as soon as he saw the cover 3, he just went right to Mostert out of the backfield for a good chunk.
Wentz going to be in shotgun formation here again. No George Kittle in for this 3rd and 14. He looks for a player, gets hit, throw out a sack feature, could have been intercepted, but instead falls to the ground. 4th and 14. Here comes the punt unit.
Yeah, that one he had the receiver going up the middle, but Mac just got back there way too fast.
Absolutely. A little story from Alex. I was alone for Christmas dinner last year, and there was only one shitty grocery store. Hey.
Watch your profanity.
Open, and I had a legit $5 steak. Very low point. Please feed Connor. Hey, man. You got the link right there, Alex. Hit him up.
Don't let Connor
Unless,
start.
unless you think that $5 is enough for Connor, we can go ahead and shut it down. Connor, looks like Alex says you need a gas station $5 steak. So, where did you get? I mean, I guess that is a pretty crappy grocery store to get a $5 steak. As Cole McDonald drops back, 3-man rush, but is able to go ahead and get home. But it's not a sack. He's able to go ahead and get it out, and only 2 incompletions of the game, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, lucky that one wasn't bounced around by the lineman and into a linebacker's hand. Was it little Alex that said he bought a $5 steak, or
Big Alex?
Big Alex? He probably got it from Meyer. They have some pretty cheap steaks there.
Okay. Alex, can you confirm? As we see a play action, Cole McDonald got a man on the right deep. He's going to go ahead and throw it to him as that Christian. That's Andy Isabella. All kinds of speed beats Emmanuel Mosley for the big play down at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, and there's the shots to Isabella downfield that he's been trying to dial up. He's gone short all game, and now he finally got him to cheat up.
And off to Kelly. Kelly going to be brought down there by number 51. Only be able to get maybe a couple yards there. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. Confirm. Alex says Butera.
I was just guessing because Midwest Meyer is like cheap meat, and that's not the greatest.
I got you. Yeah, Connor says, and I agree with him, he says Cole McDonald, for being such a low overall, makes damn near every throw, as he's now sacked down. Big sack by the rookie Javon Kinlaw out of South Carolina.
Yep. Yeah, that was just a good play by the defensive lineman, and not even a superstar pass rusher just got back there so quick.
Steele says quarterbacks don't matter, as he's going to go ahead and throw it to Kirk underneath, who jukes one man, but then brought down by number 24. That's going to be short of the first down. Here comes, more than likely, the field goal unit for Arizona.
Yeah, good job there by Ben shutting him down here in the red zone and only holding him to a field goal to keep himself in the game.
Gonzalez is going to go ahead and kick this one. It's going to go up, and it is good, making it a 27-13 game here in Arizona, as Arizona leads San Francisco. San Francisco really needs to get something going here in the 3rd quarter. I mean, if you're Ben, based on how this game is going so far, what adjustments are you going to make to try to get yourself back in this game?
I'm not the greatest offensive user, so I can't give him offensive advice, but just from the looks of how Cloud is blitzing and disguising coverages, is try to scheme your best player to get to the open spots. It doesn't always have to be deep. You could just take those short shots.
And off to Mostert on the inside zone is Justin calling these plays. He's able to go ahead and get a few yards there. It's going to be a 2nd and 5. Chat, what do you think Ben needs to do to go ahead and get back in this game? Give him some advice here. If you were coach of the 49ers right now, what would you guys do? Let me know. As Wentz is going to go under center here. He's got Samuel in the slot, drops back against this man coverage. He's got Kittle. He's going to hit Kittle. Kittle able to go ahead and get the first down and more against Isaiah Simmons.
And there he is, getting Kittle involved rather than trying to get cute with his other receivers. Just hit your best player and let him work his way down the field.
Drops him across formation, recognizes the zone coverage. He's got a man, but that's going to be intercepted more than likely. It is intercepted by Buda Baker, who's brought down to the 31-yard line. Huge interception by the former Husky.
Yeah, there's just too much speed in those safeties to try to lob a pass over the top with Baker flying over to try to get there.
You know, people are making suggestions, but I don't see anywhere in the suggestions saying throw a pick to Buda Baker. So I guess Ben wasn't really listening as Cole McDonald drops back. Good blocking here. He's going to go ahead and roll out. Nobody there. He's going to go ahead and try to get a few yards and then goes down smartly after his fumble in the first half. Going to gain a few yards, make it a 2nd and 3. Connor says double moves, misdirection, make him overcommit with Simmons. And then Austin says Cloud Super Bowl 1 winner. Don't get, it's a little early here as we see a man defense here from the San Francisco team. He's got a man on the flat. He's going to go ahead and throw it as DeAndre Hopkins, man, able to go ahead and make another man. 2-man miss, 3-man miss. DeAndre Hopkins, can he make the slime ass man? Yes, he does. But Jaquiski Tart says enough of this. I'm bringing you down.
That is a very impressive catch and run there by DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, the throw out of sack to barely make it there and then just juke move after juke move to get down the field.
It seems like to me that like when he starts to get a little bit of pressure, he just spams to Hopkins. He's just like, I don't care. He's just going to throw it up. As we see an RPO here, he throws it out to Isabella. Isabella makes 1-man miss. Great job juking Fred Warner, trying to bring it out. Not able to do so. He's going to be first down.
Yeah, now he's just taking advantage of Ben trying to guess what Cloud's doing before Cloud runs a play, and he's taking advantage of it by watching him drop everybody into the box to stop the run.
Cole McDonald hands off to Kelly. Kelly went ahead to get a few yards there and brought down by the safety. I think that's Ward, maybe. But Steele's asking Ben. He said, "Hey Ben, did you still want to play?" As Ben ironically was scheduling with Steele before this game, and that's come back to bite him here. Although the game's not over yet, as we see a handoff to Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk has got the edge. He's going to be able to score that touchdown.
And on that one, he caught Ben overcommitting onto that run play and just got him right out to the edge. Simple little juke move, get around the last guy, and it's a race to the corner.
Christian Kirk, former Texas A&M Aggie, able to go ahead and get his second touchdown of this playoffs. Great start for this Arizona team. That is up 34-13. But if there's anything that Arizona knows, is that this game is never over until the clock strikes 0, as they were able to come back 31 points down against this same San Francisco team in week 2. Let's see if Ben is able to go ahead and get a little bit of magic going. I don't see it happening, but we could see it. Connor says Cloud beating Ben 3 times this season is something I really didn't see coming. Did Cloud beat him last game?
I think he did. I think Ben was winning late and then just made like dumb plays again at the end of the game.
I think I might have turned it off, as Kittle is going to go ahead and catch that one between 4 Arizona Cardinals for the first down. Here comes the hurry up. Get your thoughts here in a second. A lot of wild clouds, a lot of RIPs. Steele says, I'm not going to stop Cloud. Somebody's going to. As he's going to go ahead, Wentz is going to drop back. He had his man. He's going to go ahead and throw it to his other man. Debo Samuel is going to go ahead and get the first down there.
Yeah, now you just see Ben making quick one-read pass plays.
Which now we see an adjustment. Looks like he's going to go ahead and press man here as he drops back. Great coverage. Not really a lot of people open. Debo Samuel make a big play there against Ray Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things Ben has to try to take advantage of here is Debo Samuel does have a higher catch in traffic, so if you can get him in the middle of the field with only a corner on him, he'll probably make those one-on-one catches.
And that's when somebody, go ahead and he's going to potentially get sacked. Instead, he's going to go ahead and throw it to Brown, who's able to get the first down there. I was going to say that a lot of good users now are taking advantage. They're realizing that these one-on-one catches are there. So when they're playing a user like Cloud, who's got this man-to-man defense or real tight coverage, if you throw it to your guys like Debo Samuel or DeAndre Hopkins, when they're tight coverage, they're still going to be able to make the play a lot of the times here. As Wentz is going to go ahead and make a few adjustments here. He's going to go ahead and hand it off to Raheem Mostert. He's going to go ahead and cut inside when I really thought he had outside there, but he's able to get a few yards.
Yeah, he had the outside wide open. It was just kind of an unfortunate in cut there, but that's one of the things Ben is good at, is getting up into no huddle and trying to get you to be caught in between defenses and him to take advantage of it in a no huddle offense.
Cook joined in. Cook, welcome to the chat, man. I appreciate you joining in with all the 19 viewers we have right now. As Wentz drops back, here comes a 4-man rush. He's looking at the running back. He is going to hit the running back on a possession catch there, able to get the first down. He's going to go ahead and hurry it up here. He's got quite a bit of points here. He's down by 3 touchdowns, 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Looking for an inside zone here too. Raheem Mostert going to get brought down there by number 99. He's had himself a decent game here. Another hurry up. Get your thoughts after this play. Wentz looks like going to run something similar. Looking for Debo Samuel more than likely up the seam here. He's going to throw it. It is going to be a catch. Debo Samuel with a touchdown.
And there's Ben setting up those no huddle plays to get the quick, easy strike there down by the goal line. He will take and set up anybody. I mean, Cloud with man blitzes and everything, caught him in a cover too without getting everybody set.
Welcome Slander to the chat too, who says Skull Cloud. I'm assuming Slander's a Vikings fan.
Yeah, he's a pretty big Vikings fan.
Okay, gotcha. And then congratulations again to Slander for his recent tying of the knot with his beautiful fiance. Congratulations again, Slander, from everybody from the BL Network team.
Yes, congratulations and good luck.
Yeah, best of luck. Aren't you getting married too? As McDonald drops back, he's going to go ahead and hit Isabella underneath. He's going to go ahead and get a few yards there on first down. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter, which you know what that means. Get your 4s in the chat.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
But aren't you getting married soon?
I am not.
Oh, I thought you were engaged. Sorry.
No, I mean, hopefully soon, but not right now.
All right, gotcha. I mean, you're taking her on trips and not playing your game, so I just assumed she must have been the one. But
I mean, she is the one, but not quite yet.
Good. 3rd and 3. You're young. You got plenty of time. Only 2 people with the 4s in the chat. And Slander says, heart you guys. Thanks. Very welcome, Slander. As we got Cole McDonald on the tight set here, 3rd and 3. This would be a big third down if Ben was able to go ahead and shut him down. He drops back. He's going to go ahead and throw it outside to Christian Kirk, who's able to go ahead and get that big first down there. Look at 15 for 17, 305, and 4 touchdowns from Cole McDonald.
Yeah, he's just taking advantage of what Ben's giving him, where he's running these, stacking the box with a cover one and kind of exposing himself to a deep ball here.
McDonald drops back, and it looks like he really wanted to go through a D there. Big fumble, but again, the second fumble of the game. The Cole McDonald and the 49ers not able to take advantage. 2nd and 25.
Just the bounces on these fumbles are going Cloud's way. I mean, that if his defensive lineman gets it, I think that's a scoop and score there.
McDonald drops back on the screen. He's going to go ahead and throw it outside to Kelly. Kelly does not have a lot of blockers out there. And then the Super Bowl hero from a few years ago, Malcolm Butler, able to go ahead and bring him down. 3rd and 21.
I mean, Cloud was expecting that to break for more than the 4 yards, but I mean, take what you can get here at this point. Just don't force a pass and have a costly turnover. Only up 14 here in the 4th.
Making a few adjustments. Cole McDonald drops back against this what looks like a cover 4 defense. He's going to go ahead and throw it underneath. Ooh, I thought that might be able to. Jefferson's going to jump that one. DeAndre Hopkins catches it and then doesn't catch it. It's going to fall to the ground. 4th and 21.
Yeah, good jump there by the safety to knock it out at the last second.
Great job by the 49ers defense. They did their job there, and now giving the ball back to their offense, who was able to score a touchdown on their last drive. Let's see if Deebo Samuel can get him set up here. He's going to go ahead and return this one and get as much as he could. Ran directly in a straight line. Going to get the ball around the 36-yard line. 14 points down, about 8 minutes left. Plenty of time for them to get back in here. Guys, do you think Ben has what it takes to get back in this game against this tough Arizona defense? As it looks like it's going to be a screenplay to Mostert. He does drop back. He is going to throw the screen, and it has got 2 guys ahead of him. He cuts back inside and then brought down by Khalil Mack, is able to chase it down.
Yeah, I mean, good setup. He had the blockers out in front, but just all the speed on the Cardinals defense will be able to chase down a screen pass like that.
And off to Mostert up the middle, and that little one clutch slows him down just a little bit. And Budda Baker, who's just a short tackler, able to bring him down there, but he's able to get the first down.
Yep, and here he goes back into no huddle up and down the field, so he'll find his spots to take advantage of Cloud here.
First read is Taylor on the right side, then it's Deebo, and then it's underneath to X. He doesn't see B. He sees Deebo, though, and throws it up the middle, and he's able to split those safeties big for the first down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and here you see he's getting to his spots quickly with his reads, and I mean, Cloud's trying to adjust on the fly here rather than being able to set up right away.
He's looking for Deebo. It's not there. He's looking for RB next. He's going to throw it to Deebo. Oh, I thought that was intercepted by Roquan, but he had popcorn before the game, and it slipped, and then we got a Connor in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough break. Lucky break for Ben, but tough break for Cloud to stop Ben from having another red zone possession here.
Let's see what Wentz wants to do here. He's really looking for Taylor or Brown here. He drops back. Taylor is not there. He does hit Brown, though, on the slant, who's able to get the first down there at the 4-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and goal from the 4. We're going to see a hurry up here. Potential run, I think we might see here. He's making a few adjustments. Splits it up. It looks like it's a stretch right now. Wentz then again goes back to the original setup. It looks like we got a man-to-man defense from this Cardinals team now. Flag on the play. That's what's going to happen when you call too many audibles.
Yeah, too many audibles, you'll get that false start 9 out of 10 times. I mean, I've seen it hurt Ben there. I've seen it hurt Morty a lot, too, for all of the audibles he calls.
And I like that they did that because in reality, that's very possible that'll happen. So I like that they did that. They added that into this game, as we're going to see. It looks like he'll probably be looking for Kittle out of the back, and it's not there. He's got potentially X, but it's going to be thrown directly to Reddick, and Reddick again, another Connor.
2 rough breaks there for Cloud. I mean, Ben with a terrible read throwing it directly at him, but just lucky that apparently that's the reason he plays linebacker and not tight end.
Yeah, for sure. And that's unfortunate because he would have had X if X kept running, but he just came to a complete stop right behind the Cardinals linebacker there, former Temple Owl, as it looks like here comes the blitz, but he drops back instead. He's going to throw it to Y. Y is wide open. Deebo Samuel, another touchdown.
Yeah, there's just great read there by Ben to take advantage. If it was a man blitz or even that cover 3, he takes advantage of it by running that perfect route to the side of the end zone.
And we have ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. He's only down by 7 points, 34-27. I think Cloud really needs a Dan pep talk Dan, I need you in the chat. Give Cloud a pep talk here. Tell us exactly what you'd tell what would Maurice Little tell his team right now as Christian Kirk's going to go ahead and take that to the 26-yard line. He needs a pep talk here because right now he was up 3 scores, now only up 1 score. Really needs to get at least a few first downs on here and then potentially some points here, as it looks like an RPO setup here potentially to Christian Kirk against this man-to-man defense. He just drops straight back. He's got his man in the flat. He's going to go ahead and throw it to Christian Kirk, who's able to go ahead and get that first down.
Yeah, that was kind of like his defenders got caught in between coverages and had 2 guys wide open on that side of the field.
Connor says Maurice Little doesn't know what the wild card round is. He'd be too confused to give a speech. And off to Kelly, who's brought down by Nick Bosa. Probably the biggest play Nick Bosa has made all year, who's been relatively quiet.
Yeah, surprising that he's been this quiet all game until 5 minutes left here in the fourth. And he makes his first big play of the game.
2nd and 15 here. Thank you all. As we got 20 viewers in here, a lot of you are not subscribed and are not following the channel. I'd really appreciate if you go ahead and hit that follow button and then potentially subscribe, as McDonald's going to go ahead and throw it underneath. Great job there by number 30, able to knock that one down, making it a 3rd and long. Not the situation you want to be in if you're the Cardinals.
Yeah, that looked like he was just trying to take the easy short read, get a few yards, and set up a short 3rd down. But now he's 3rd and 15 against 8 guys in his defensive backfield and try to see if you can take advantage with a little inside zone here.
Definitely looking for Hopkins here potentially. He's going to go ahead and throw it up the middle to Andy Isabella. I like that play design to try to get the user to go with Hopkins and then throw it right to Isabella underneath. Able to get the first down there. Big play. Huge play there by the Cardinals.
Yeah, very good play design there by Cloud.
And off to Kelly. Kelly trying to get to the outside, but Fred Warner, too much speed, able to bring him down to the backfield.
Yeah, that's just lack of speed on Kelly and too much speed for Fred Warner there on that play. I mean, if Kelly had a little bit more speed, I think he gets the edge and gets a few yards on that.
And that's the thing. If Arizona is able to find a speed back that can catch the ball out of the backfield, we're in trouble. Cole McDonald drops back. Here comes the pressure. D Ford able to make the play and bring him down for the sack. No blocking there by the running back or the left tackle, who just let him in. 3rd and 19.
Yeah, that was like the easiest sack of D Ford's career right there.
Surprised he wasn't offsides. As we're going to go ahead and see a 3rd and 19. Cole McDonald drops back. A little bit of time. He's going to go ahead and throw this knockdown. Nick Bosa, who's been huge on this drive, able to get that 3rd down. 4th and 19. Here comes the punt unit.
Yeah, and that was just Cloud trying to do a simple little dump off, but Bosa gets his hand up right in the way.
As we're going to see Lee going to go ahead and punt this one. He's going to be able to pin the San Francisco 49ers. It looks like he's going to be able to do so. Maybe around the 10-yard line. They're going to even to him at the 13-yard line. That's a gracious spot for the 49ers as they take over 1st and 10. Plenty of time. 3 minutes. 3 timeouts. Down by 7 points. Cam, what are you doing?
Just keep playing the offense you've been playing here in the 4th quarter. Keep going downfield. Do that no huddle. Kind of get Cloud a little frazzled here.
There's a handoff to Mostert, but 99, who's had himself a really good game, brings him down for the 1-yard gain. Again, he's looking for Ayuk here first, then Deebo Samuel. He thinks it's a cover 2. He may do Kittle quick if it's there. He's making a few more adjustments here. Drops back. Kittle's there. He hits him. Able to make the huge play over Isaiah Simmons because it looked like it was going to be more wide open, but Simmons with that closing speed. 3rd and 7 here. I'm not sure what the hurry-up's for because you really want to give Arizona too much time, but I guess they got all 3 timeouts, but it doesn't matter. 5 seconds left. He's going to be able to get it off for the 2-minute warning. 3 seconds left. He's going to be able to get it off. It looks like we're just going to go ahead and hit that 2-minute warning.
Yeah, that's just Ben trying to do too much there before the 2-minute warning. I mean, give yourself those 4 timeouts, but I mean, on 3rd and 7, you just got to let it run, then try to do it.
Connor says, that's my one concern with Cloud as a potential Super Bowl contender is because Kelly has 0 big play ability. I mean, I guess that's fair. As Wentz is going against this stacked box on a 3rd and 7, so you know it's going to be a man blitz, but he doesn't press. That's the thing with him. He rarely presses when he man blitzes, and here comes that blitz, and it brings him down. Khalil Mack, who's been a beast all season long, the sack leader for the NFL, brings him down, making a 4th and 16. And do you trust your defense here? Or it looks like he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, on this one, I mean, gotta try to take advantage if Cloud's gonna man blitz you again. But on that play, he just tried to send everybody deep with the protection not there for that man blitz.
All right, the play of the game here as we got Wentz in shotgun formation. Making a few adjustments here. Cody messaging me in Slack. Anyways, Wentz drops back. I don't see anybody but B maybe, and he's going to go ahead and throw it to Kittle. Kittle makes the play of the season for the 49ers and keeps them in the game, keeps their season alive. 1st and 10, they're going to go ahead and hurry up.
Yeah, and there he just took advantage of Kittle being Kittle there. Rather than trying to let one of his other receivers, he forces that pass into coverage.
He's got Debo, but he didn't see him. He had Debo. He threw it straight up the field. He's going to be brought down for the sack and the timeout from San Francisco.
Yeah, that's just him looking at the pressure rather than looking downfield. He started scrambling before he needed to.
And that's the effect of this cloud defense, man. They just put so much pressure on you. Sometimes you start seeing ghosts. You think that you got pressure when you really don't. Hopefully he double teams Khalil Mack here because his X factor is just lit up, ready to go. 2nd and 14, he drops back, 3-man rush. He's got X and Seth throws it to Kittle. Kittle able to go ahead and catch that one inbounds. He's going to have to use another timeout. 41 seconds left.
Yeah, he's finally taking advantage of Kittle on those deep out routes and deep corners to out leverage the cornerbacks now.
A lot of new people just joining the chat now. Really appreciate you coming in. Make sure you hit that follow button so you never miss a moment. There's one as we go. RIPG money hits us as we're going to see a potential interception. It falls to the ground. Another Connor from the DB.
This is just an embarrassing game for the defensive back's hands this game.
Absolutely. And then RIPG money, thank you so much for the follow. Wentz going to be in shotgun formation here. He's going to send Ayuk up the middle, expecting another cover 2. He's going to be looking for Brown and Ayuk first, and then probably going to send Debo on the out route. There it is. And then Mostert drops back, has Mostert. If he wants him, he's going to take his time. He's going to throw it up the middle. Ayuk double coverage. Can he make the play? No, again, another Connor drops it.
He had him wide open from the very beginning. He just waited too long on that one to where all the defenders could make the break on those passes.
Wentz again, 3rd and 10 here, 30 seconds left. He's down by 7 points. He still has the timeout. This is obviously 4-down territory, so he doesn't have to get it all here. He's able to stop the clock here. He drops back. He's got a man up the middle, and he's not able to make the play. I'm not going to hit the button. We all know what happened there.
Yeah, that one's just fitting it into the tight window. He made it, but just the defender's there to knock it out. I mean, he had Kittle on that out route to just get the easy first down there as Simmons dropped to the middle rather than following Kittle out on the out route.
And this is the game here, 4th and 10, 25 seconds. He has to make this play, and we know that a man blitz is coming, and here it comes. Actually, they drop back. It is a cover 0. He's going to throw it up, and that's going to fall to the ground as Arizona takes this W, and they're going to go to somewhere in the next game. Ruins my ending of the call. Oh, well, should have prepared better for that one, as we're going to see the Arizona Cardinals take the knee down and take the victory formation. Cam, your thoughts on this game?
I mean, it came down to the wire again, but Cloud was in his head with those man blitzes all game and had him looking at the rush rather than looking at his receivers making breaks down the field.
Great game there for the wild card. Good season for Ben as he falls short to his division rival. It's tough to beat somebody 3 times in a season, but Cloud found a way to do so. Great job by this Cardinals defense. Looks legit. As a lot of GGs in the chat, a lot of what a games here in the chat. As we got the 22 viewers here, do not go too far away because we are about to advance the league and we will have a divisional round. You will have a new commentary booth. We've got Connor and we've got Cody about to come into the booth. So we're going to cut the stream here shortly, and then we're going to go ahead and get that one warmed up. So don't go anywhere. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the follow button. We'd much appreciate that. We don't miss any of the action. Thank you so much for watching as we're going to go ahead and close out here. I think the next game is going to be the Saints versus the Rams, right? Saints versus Rams.
Yes, that'll be the next game.
Connor and Cody going to be taking over. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your couple minutes as they're getting ready.